Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Greetings, royal family. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, September the 29th, 2021. And I still have my edges. How about you? No, I'm kidding. Greetings, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show. All right. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic morning. Let me tell you something. Old school music, that's like those radio stations that play like all the old hip hop and R&B hits. Oof. Find your local station and put it on in the morning when you drive it. It will take you down memory lane, man. Oh my gosh. This morning I heard Mariah Carey, Fantasy with Old Dirty Bastard. And then I realized that, or I just heard that, what's her name? Lotto kind of remade that song. I'll stick with the original. Anyway, welcome. Shout out to my live Twitch viewers. Welcome. Shout out to my royal family members over in YouTube land. Please make sure you pay your admission fee. Hit the like button. Drop a comment. Hell, subscribe to the channel if you're feeling fancy today. All right. So Cardi B made her debut post-baby. After giving birth. I think she gave birth to her son on the 3rd, 4th of September. And she popped up across the pond. Paris Fashion Week. She looked absolutely stunning. But there's some criticism that I have. I'll definitely get into that. Kenya Moore. She's on the lineup today. She's been given an ultimatum. So it seems. That's what TMZ is reporting. Bravo said, look, you either gonna choose Dancing with the Stars or Housewives of Atlanta. Interesting. Wendy Williams. Now, her show is supposed to be coming back for season 13, October 4th. That's next week, Monday. Some people saying that she's not ready, but Wendy seems to be ready. And then, as promised, I'm going to talk about Nick Cannon's show. It debuted on Monday. I missed Monday's episode, saw clips, and I actually watched a full episode yesterday, Tuesday. Today, I have it set up, to record on the DVR. So I'll get into my thoughts. It might be too soon because he's only like 2 episodes in, about to be 3. But I have some critiques. All right, so get comfortable. Like I said, please pay your admission fee, okay? I have no shame in asking for likes, okay? Ask and you shall receive, right? So make sure you thumbs up the video, drop your comments, say hello, all that good stuff. Now, before we get into the juicy stuff, right, a little bit of petty politics. Now, this is absolutely positively ridiculous. Now, this is according to the Tampa Bay Times. So, Ronnie DeSantis, okay, he is down in Florida making a mess of things, okay? So teachers, they receive their bonus checks. They're supposed to receive their bonus checks, right? But how about the bonus checks bounce, biggity, bounce, okay? And I'm pretty sure some of these teachers are not excited about it. Now, look at Ronnie. He acting like he doing some work. So let me just summarize this for you because I'll spare you. Some of you probably don't care about politics and things like that. But I find some of it very interesting and some of it is quite funny, okay? Like a long-running reality TV series. So here's the gist of what happened. Now, the teachers were supposed to get $1,000 in bonuses or what have you. Now, the government sent the checks out. And basically, Ronnie was supposed to give it to the school districts and let the school districts issue the checks as, needed or however they wanted to distribute the checks. Lil Ron decided that he wanted to get real fancy, right? So he spent over $3.6 or $3.2 million with a private company to not only print out the checks, but also attach a letter. He wanted to be the one to sign the checks, attach a fancy letter saying how much we appreciate you teachers. And then majority of these people went to go cash their check. And the checks bounce, biggity, bounce. Now, JP Morgan Chase basically said that it was a banking error. Sure, right? And something was input into the system incorrectly, blah, blah, blah. Give these people their money, okay? So there were a couple of mayors that were, or senators and politicians that were actually tweeting about this. Now, imagine if they didn't tweet about this. Imagine how long it would have taken to rectify this situation. I wonder. So the pressure is on. Hopefully by now, I think this story is like a couple days old. So hopefully by now they rectified the issue. I think that Ron should have just given it to the school districts and let them issue the checks, however they needed to. But it's 2021. So why couldn't the money be directly deposited into the bank accounts of these teachers? I'm confused. Printing out checks? What's going on? And then the checks bounce, biggity bounce? Ron, get it together. You down in Florida just effing up the thing, okay? Oh, God. All right, let's move it along. Oh, this was exciting. AllHipHop.com reported this. Y'all know I like reality TV, a little bit of ratchet. So Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition is coming back. And I'm excited. And Nore, now we on the run eating, Nore is joining the cast of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. He is currently on Love and Hip Hop Miami. He doesn't seem to be like heavy in a lot of the scenes. I'm not mad at it. Get your money, Nore, okay? And he's on there with his wife, Neri. So they're going to be transitioning and doing Marriage Boot Camp, sorry. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I kind of like the Marriage Boot Camp. Lynn Toller's coming back, and Dr. Ish, who's full of ish, is coming back. He really grind my gear. So let's get into this article real quick. So Victor Nore Santiago is headed to WeTV beginning on Thursday, October 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark your calendars, y'all, because I'm definitely going to be reviewing this show. Okay, and make sure y'all show my reviews some love. I know it's been a while. Some shows I don't review anymore because some of this stuff is just real repetitive and boring. I'm going to keep it real. Anyway, so October 7th is when Marriage Boot Camp will be coming back. And let's see, the Queens-raised rapper and his wife, Neri, will be part of the new season of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. These pop-ups be driving me crazy. So Nore first gained prominence as part of the 1990s era rap duo known as Capone and Noriega. Blah, blah, blah. We know all of that. I want to get into who else is going to be on here. The next installment of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition will feature other new cast members. Moni Love. Y'all remember Moni in the middle? Where's she at? In the middle. Okay, see, that's for my seasoned girls. Okay, remember Moni Love? Moni Love and Tough. Marley Marl and Treasure. Now, who is Treasure? Treasure, is that Black China's friend, Treasure? No, it can't be her. What the heck would she be doing with Marley Marl? Anyway, Marley Marl and Treasure and Sir Brock and Amber Laura are tapped for the program as well. So again, Dr. Ish is coming back. He's coming back, and Judge Lynn Toller. I like Lynn Toller. I miss her on Divorce Court. They have this new young lady. I miss Judge Lynn Toller. Anyway, so Marriage Boot Camp, October 7th. Make sure you tune in. Nore and Neri will be on there. Moni Love. There's some other people who's supposed to be on there. Hold on here. It doesn't say. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see when the series premieres or the new season. So mark your calendars, y'all. I'm excited. The last Marriage Boot Camp was a bit much, okay? In my opinion, it was a bit much. All right, who's up next? Oh, this is absolutely crazy. I am so disappointed to hear this. Shout out to Emily Cottentop on YouTube, and they have their website where they have, stories. So I checked them out. I definitely am a viewer. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Y'all remember I covered the story and I talked about the Fujis doing their reunion tour. Everybody was so excited. I was excited. I remember sharing it with two of my friends. Both of them bought tickets to shows in their respective cities. I was all for this. Well, baby, there's mixed reviews as the Fujis arrived 3 hours late to their first show of the SCORE reunion tour. Now, their first show was in New York. And let's just hear from someone who actually attended. Like to hear it? Here you go.
Last night was the Fuji's 25th anniversary reunion tour, whatever they want to call it. And they started it in NYC. And they needed to end it in NYC. It took them 3 hours to come out on stage. Showtime was supposed to be 7 p.m. They came out at 10:07.
What?
Okay. If that's how y'all going to be doing this tour, child, end it.
End it now.
Just end it now, because that was rude. That was very inconsiderate. Last night was Wednesday night, a weeknight. I have work today, okay? There's no reason why I have an attitude at work, and I'm home. Right. Who am I mad at? The Fujis, that too. Then they had a warm-up DJ, get the party started before they come out on stage.
Right.
She wasn't warming us up. Clearly she was cold, because what the fuck was she playing? Then to make matters worse, they only performed like 6 songs. 6 songs. Y'all made us stand there for 3 hours to come out and do 6 songs? Y'all owe me albums. Y'all owe me albums.
Oh,
So last night was the Fuji's 25th anniversary.
Can y'all believe that? Well, actually, yeah, you can. I was not expecting 3 hours late. I know that damn Lauryn Hill. I know it was her. Sis said that she at work mad and she worked from home. Who she mad at? That's a damn shame. Everybody should have gotten a refund. This is not a good look. And of all places, New York? Lord. Are we surprised though? Not quite. I was hoping for better. Come on now. But there was footage. I saw people posting videos of at the New York show. So I had no idea that this happened. I'm so sorry, sis. I send my condolences to you. No, for real. All jokes aside, people are paying to see you. You show up 3 hours late and then you only do 6 songs. I would have been pissed too. This is not a good look. Not a good look. Oh, that's so distasteful. Like, come on, man. I can understand being fashionably late, but no, ma'am. Not no 3 hours. Are you serious? And then what about the people that left thinking that they weren't going to show up? And then they ended up showing up. Y'all better cut it out. Y'all gonna mess up y'all bag. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna mess up y'all bag. I know it had to be. I know it was Lauryn Hill. I know it was. And then she was on Nas's, she did a feature on Nas's King's Disease 2. And she, she didn't poke fun, but she brought up the fact that people are always worrying about her being late when she's trying to change lives. No, you're not. No, you're not. Are you a frontline worker? Like, now, Miss Hill, we love you, but all this lateness, no. I don't condone it whatsoever. All right, let's move it along. This is Double XL magazine, and Kanye West basically completely removes Chris Brown from the entire album. Now, I don't know what Kanye's method is to his madness, but it seems like an updated version of the Donda album. I'm reading this from the article. There was basically an updated version of the Donda album. It was available on all streaming platforms. And there's a couple of changes, like they took out some of the best in Junior. Kanye West doesn't have any vocals in Jail Part 2. Maybe I'm tripping because I remember, I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I thought I was listening to one album. I don't know. I'm still listening to Donda. I do like it. I'm gonna just keep it real. Anyway, so you guys remember when Chris Brown called Kanye a ho, right? Well, that cost him. So he called him a hoe, and everyone was wondering, what the heck is Breezy's problem? Apparently, there was a song that he recorded that he thought was going to make the album, and it didn't. But I think what Kanye was going to do was probably what he did, release another version of the album, and probably was going to have Chris Brown's vocals on that updated version of Donda. Well, because he called him a ho, then he took back his comments and said that he's bogus. He posted this to his stories. Chris, you out of line. So it looks like he completely removed him from the album. Now, Chris Brown leaked his version of the song, the chorus, on New Again. So yeah, I'm not playing that. I heard it. I mean, it sounded good. And I think if Chris Brown might have been a little bit more patient, maybe he would have seen what Kanye was doing. But then again, Kanye, you got to communicate. You don't owe anybody anything. But then again, as an artist, people are sensitive about their work. You had this man thinking he was going to be on the album. Maybe Chris Brown misunderstood what you said. Who knows? But Chris Brown called him a hoe. And now Chris Brown is not on any version of Donda. Ones that are out, and I'm sure ones are, any versions that are to come in the future. He said, no, ma'am. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Then the article goes into everyone who worked on the album. You see Selena Johnson. She did the Donda chant. Jay-Z was on Jail. I like Jail Part 2 better with the baby. Personally, I like Jail Part 2 better. And then just a couple of other artists who produced. Lil Baby was on there. I'm going to tell you something right now. Now I got to show my boys. The Locks. They were on Jesus Love Part 2. If you listen to the album. All right, it's taking too long. If you listen to the album, I posted on Twitter a couple days ago that the chef's kiss would have been DMX having a verse on Jesus Love Part 2, right? Because he had Jay Electronica, he had The Locks was on there. If DMX would have spit a verse on Jesus Love Part 2, that would have been the chef's kiss. And then it's like, dang, DMX is really gone. Rest in peace, DMX. But what do you guys think about Donda? Are you still listening? Are you still one of those people? I miss the old Kanye. Good news is, though, Kanye is going to be, what is the name of the album? He's going to be producing, I hate when this happens. Hold on. While I'm mentally malfunctioning, please hit the like button. Thank you. Oh, Kanye West, he's going to be executive producing Ghostface Killer's Supreme Clientele 2 album. So he's going to be part of the production of that. And I can't wait to hear that. I really like Kanye as an artist. I like him as a producer as well. I think he's a great producer. And there's rumblings going around that Kanye West is supposed to be doing a documentary that's going to be on Netflix. I'll believe it when I see it. It's probably true, and I'm definitely going to be tuned in. I like Kanye. It is what it is. Speaking of jail, guess who's going to jail tonight, y'all? See what I did there? Look at Lindsay Lohan mama. Dina Lohan is going to jail, y'all. Can you believe it? TMZ is reporting Dina Lohan pleads guilty in DWI case, and she gets 18 days in jail. Let me see. I'm trying to pull this up on my other phone. Of course it wouldn't pull up. Of course not. So why not just read it? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I didn't want to scroll too much. Here it is on my other phone. So let's look at her mugshot. Man, Dina, you wild for this. You bogus, girl. So Dina Lohan's going to spend some time behind bars after copping a plea in her DWI case. A spokesperson with the Nassau County DA's office tells TMZ Lindsay Lohan's mom, pled guilty to operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated and leaving the scene of an incident without reporting it. Who does she think she is? TMZ said that they were told that Dina will have to spend 18 months in jail and will then be on 5 years probation. Dang! When I first read this, I said, yikes, 5 years? Hey, this woman is in her, she ain't even 60 yet. Dina, you're too old for this foolishness. Like, seriously. She also must participate in a victim impact panel and take part in an alcohol program. As previously reported by TMZ, Dina was busted back in January after cops say an outing at Outback Steakhouse ended with her T-boning another car outside the restaurant and leaving the scene. Absolutely unacceptable. Cops ultimately tracked her down at her Long Island home, where cops say she fell on her face and accused the responding officer of pushing her. Now, white woman, you need to cut it out. You really need to cut it out. Cops said that they detected a strong odor of booze on her breath and noticed that Dina had glassy, bloodshot eyes too. Alcohol make your eyes bloodshot and glassy? I just want to know. By the way, Dina had a prior DWI in 2013, also in Long Island. They reached out to Dina's attorney for comment. So far, no word. Yeah, I bet. Dina's going to jail tonight. Dina, you are 50-something years old. I think she's 56 or something like that. You're almost 60. Clean it up, Dina. This is a shame. You out here embarrassing your family and whatnot. Where is Lindsay Lohan? She all right? I haven't heard much from her. But Dina, this is a crying shame. 18 months in jail and 5 years probation? Oh, God, no. That's embarrassing. You lucky you didn't kill anybody. Are you crazy? Lock her up. Lock her up. Moving along. People magazine is exclusively reporting that Megan Thee Stallion stars in her first campaign with her boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine, for the new Coach collab. Now, you guys know that she's the ambassador for Coach. So it seems like Coach and the company Scott NYC, they teamed up. They're doing like a collab, and they're taking it back, honey. Do you see the shirlings? Now, do you guys remember shirling jackets? Shout out to Power. Let me tell you why. Power Book 2 is getting ready to come back on, and Mary J. Blige plays the character Monique Tejada. Y'all know Mary J. Blige is a stylish woman, okay? And when she pulled out the shirling in one of the episodes in season 1, and the door knockers, I just threw my hands up. And I said, look at Mary, looking fly. Also, shout out to Uncle Lulu in Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, which I think is better than Power Book 2. Because Uncle Lulu had the black shirling. You know, just some things are just so nostalgic. It takes you down memory lane. Anyway, let's get into this article. So the superstar and her rapper boyfriend star in a campaign for a new all-American collaboration between Coach and Scott NYC. So Scott NYC, basically, they're famous for producing the first leather motorcycle jacket style. So this is the fall 2021 collection. So she took a picture with her boyfriend Party, who's her boo, and she said she loved him, and some of their friends. I know her hairstylist, Kalan Derrick, is in there. In the campaign photographed by Krishan Rose, Megan and Fontaine are joined by their close friends, including beauty influencer Queenie, jewelry designer Jay, internet personality Darren, and hairstylist Kalan Derrick. So that is all of them in the photo. They look great. Yo, Megan is, she's affiliated with so many brands. She got to pay Rock Nation back. The group models an assortment of coats, bags, and heels and slides in shirling styles from the new collaboration. The cozy pieces, inspired by early street style and documentaries of New York City in the late 70s and early 80s, reflect a celebration of past and present, much like the quote-unquote With Friends collection, according to Coach. So there's another photo of Meg. She looks nice. So she basically said it was fun. They had a good time. It was fun, photographing with friends. All the clothes are fire. And she does not like some of the things that people say about Party on the internet, but she loves him. That's Party to the right. And that's her hairstylist to the left. Kellen, that's how you say his name. This is another photo. So it makes me wonder, because when I found out that she was dating Party, I was like, Partisan Fontaine, let me get it right. I was like, okay. Because he had been he was dating Cash Doll, who is now pregnant by her boyfriend. And they had kind of like a rocky relationship, I guess. There were some accusations made that Party likes to be hands-on. So, Meg stated that she doesn't like some of the things that people say about her boyfriend on the internet, and she loves him. But now I'm starting to think, like, is this relationship planned, put together for publicity, for marketing purposes? I don't know. It just seems a little bit, it just seems odd. So here goes Megan. Okay, Coach doing their thing. I'm not mad at it. So that's pretty much it. What do you think about Megan and Coach? Do your thing, girl. You making money. I'm pretty sure that you got a lot of debt to pay back, and that's no shade. You got Nike, you got Coach, you got Savage Fenty, you got Cash App, you got Fashion Nova, you got what else? And the makeup and all that stuff. You got to pay them bills. I'm totally not mad. All right, now let's get into this Cardi B situation. Are you guys liking the video? Are you dropping your comments? Share your thoughts. Don't be shy, okay? I don't bite. I read your comments. I respond. Comment. Thank you. Let's get into Miss Belcalis Almanzar Cephas, okay? She's a married woman. Cardi B was over in Paris for Paris Fashion Week. Okay. And she's a Mugler girl. Okay. So this is one of the ensembles Okay, this is straight from her Instagram page. She's thanking the designer Mugler for including her in such a historical night. The opening of your exhibit in Paris, truly one of my favorite creative minds in the world. I'm mind blown looking at your collections from over the years. A true genius. She looks absolutely gorgeous from head to toe. This hair. She looks gorgeous. I'm a fashion girl, honey. I like the fashions. I love her hair. Her hair looks so good. There she is. We're taking pictures. Now, in the background, you see that dress. She wore that on. I don't remember what red carpet was it. I forgot what red carpet it was. This piece right here, fire. Fire, baby. Yes, ma'am, Miss Cardi. Okay. Just take it all in. This is gorgeous. Yes, ma'am. This girl photographs well. And I like that she is becoming a fashion girl. I really like that. Yeah, Cardi, do your thing. Now, Cardi, you look good. I'm happy for you. You're building relationships with designer. You see your Mugler mommy, as the caption reads. So now you got your oh, shout out to Offset. I know that's right. Yeah, this is whose comment section you should be in, Offset, with the heart eyes, your wife. Anyway, now Cardi girl, when I saw this, I was mind blown by all the fashion. The hair, like I said, the hair is perfect for both outfits. But baby, I knew that the girls was gonna tear you up. I knew they were. They probably are as we speak. Cardi B is in litigation with, now which one is this now? A tattoo artist, I think it's a tattoo artist that is accusing her of stealing his artwork for one of her mixtape covers back in the day. Now she's supposed to be, I think that's the case, or I don't know if it's that one or if it's the situation that happened in the strip club with the girls in New York. I don't remember which one it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway. Now they were supposed to be going to court. They're supposed to be having hearings, and she asked the judge to push. I should have probably pulled up that article, right? But you guys should know what I'm talking about. She asked the judge to push back the hearing dates because she just gave birth, and she does not want to have to travel back and forth because of the situation that's going on globally, and she has a newborn. Now, she gave birth to her baby boy either on the 4th or the 3rd of September. Paris Fashion Week is this week. Was she in Paris, or did she just do this photo shoot within the United States? Was she over in Paris? I would like to think so, because this exhibit for Mugler was in Paris, if I'm not mistaken. Cardi, what you doing across the pond, sister? What's going on? You told the judge you wanted to push the court date back because you just had a baby about 4 weeks ago now or so, 3 weeks ago or so, right? So what you doing in Paris? Now, if she's over in Paris, that's kind of suspect. Now, I understand you got to work. You got to do your thing. I am not mad at that. But I wonder if the judge is going to have an issue with that, with her being over in Paris. Or did this take place somewhere in California? You know what I'm saying? Or in New York? I don't know, Cardi. Paris Fashion Week is in Paris. So let's see what the comments are saying. I don't think anybody said anything crazy in her comments. You'd probably have to find it on one of those other Instagram blogs. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone said anything crazy in her comments from her page. You look good though, sis. If you push back court dates because you were concerned because you just had a baby, which is which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be traveling all over the place. But if you out in Paris, honey, That's a problem. So the question to be answered is, did this exhibit for Mugler take place in or outside of the U.S.? Because if you were outside of the U.S., people are going to say that you're trying to avoid going to court. But you look absolutely fabulous. So you guys tell me what you think. The girls are going to eat her up. The girls are going to eat her up. And I don't think she cares. You look good, though, Cardi. You look good. Keep doing your thing. All right, let's move this train along. Kenya Moore, hair care. Kenya Moore has been given an ultimatum of sorts, right? I said to myself, Bravo, they really have some nerve. Who the hell do they think they are? So this is according to TMZ, Bravo's ultimatum, Housewives or Dancing with the Stars. So the article reads, oh, it would be nice if I show you, right? My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Happy hump day. Listen, I don't claim to be perfect. It is what it is. You see it now, right? Anyway, the article reads, Kenya Moore's decision to join Dancing with the Stars pissed off her bosses at the network where she got famous. So much so, they tried to force her into a very tough decision. Sources connected to the Housewives productions tells TMZ when Dancing with the Stars approached Kenya months ago about being on its new season, she immediately ran it up the flagpole at True Entertainment, which is the production company behind The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there was no issue. However, the problem started when TMZ broke the story that Kenya was officially signed on for the 30th season of Dancing with the Stars. TMZ says that they were told that when Bravo came to Kenya and told her to choose one show, well, Bravo came to her basically and told her to choose one show or the other. Can you believe Bravo? You guys are so ridiculous. Now, what's bizarre about this, lots of other housewives have done Dancing with the Stars before without Bravo raising a stink. Erica Jane, Kim Zolciak-Biermann, Nene Leakes, and Lisa Vanderpump were all on the ABC show. And Lisa even filmed for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills during the dance competition. Ultimately, TMZ says that they're told that Bravo blinked in the standoff with Kenya and relented that she could do both shows, but with one condition. There won't be any crossover a la Vanderpump. Ooh-wee. Yikes. Bravo won't feature Kenya. They shady. Let me tell you something. Bravo, you guys act like you have the what's the word that I'm looking for? Y'all can't be picky at this point. Do you not realize that the ratings for Housewives of Atlanta are terrible? The last season, they're terrible. You barely got people coming back. Y'all done got so desperate, you gave Marlo a peach. And that's no shade to Marlo. Have y'all seen her lately? Marlo is out here looking fiercer and fiercer every single day. That's no shade to Marlo. Because I remember Andy saying that Marlo will never get a peach. And making it seem as though Marlo never wanted a peach. Y'all so desperate now that you done gave Marlo a peach. They have some nerve. Kenya, basically, they're not gonna be filming her her scenes for Dancing with the Stars. Ugh. She has been doing a good job on Dancing with the Stars, though, I have to say. And I talked about it in my show yesterday that they really lowballed her. I wish I could play this. They really lowballed her with her scoring on Monday's show, this past Monday's show. But Bravo got some nerve. Bravo, get out of here with your little stank ratings. Telling her she has to choose one or the other. If filming is not conflicting with each other, then what's the problem? Now, why y'all know y'all can't tell Kenya what to do. You know Kenya thinks she's a boss. I don't think they like Kenya over there at Bravo. And I think she knows it too. I don't think they care for her. But I think behind the scenes she might be pleasant as not to get, fired. And not to mention, y'all need Kenya. I don't care for Kenya's character on Housewives of Atlanta. I don't think I'm shy about. I've said that in all of my previous reviews, in my Hot Topics videos. I don't care for her character whatsoever. But y'all need Kenya. And I'm not a hater at all. You guys do need Kenya. If Kenya leaves the show, who y'all gonna rely on for mess? Kenya's your last hope. And Kenya knows that. So all this threatening her, she got to choose one or the other. Child, please. Unless Kenya just put this story out there to kind of beef up, views for Housewives of Atlanta and for her appearance on Dancing with the Stars. I could see that. I could see Kenya feeding the blog some stories. You let me know what you think. If Kenya was to leave Housewives of Atlanta, what do you think would happen to the show? Speaking of show, okay. I've been on Nick Cannon's behind for the last couple of days. And it's all with love. It's all with love. So Monday, his show premiered, the 27th. I totally forgot after talking about it and being so excited and building up hype for watching the show. I ended up seeing clips. So I didn't see a full show in its entirety until yesterday, Tuesday. So DVR is set to record any new shows going forward of Nick Cannon's show. Nicholas. I'm going to tell you one thing. He looks great. I'm glad to see that he's in good spirits. He has a very good personality. Simon Cowell was the guest on the show Tuesday. He had some HBCU members on there yesterday. He was in the neighborhood. His show is in Harlem. I think I said that before because a lot of people were thinking that he was using Wendy's set and that he's going to replace Wendy. They're on 2 different time slots. In 2 different areas of New York. Wendy, she's in Manhattan, girl. She's a Manhattan girl, okay? And Nick is in Harlem. So he visited a beauty salon that's close by. And he was in there, brought cupcakes and flowers and stuff. He was in there washing somebody's head. Just, footage for the show. He has a segment where it's what's poppin', where it's kind of like a hot topic segment. So he stands in front of like a big screen. Wendy, she has her big screen. She sits in front of her screen. But I don't think that he's trying to copy Wendy. I think if you look at late night television, you see a lot of the late night television hosts. They have their monologue, like Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno. Jay Leno's supposed to be on his show, on Nick Cannon's show today. Jay Leno. They all do that. They have their monologue. They may talk about Jimmy Kimmel. Remember Jimmy Kimmel? They may talk about, certain topics and make jokes and make light of it. They have writers who writes their jokes. Fun fact, Deon Cole, the comedian, Deon Cole, was a writer on the Conan O'Brien show. He wrote jokes for Conan. I remember Conan. Oh, my God. I used to watch Conan O'Brien back in the day. Like when I was in high school. It's crazy. Anyway. So I don't think that he's doing anything different. The structure of the show is very similar to many shows that we see, where they do like a hot topics. His is called What's Poppin'. He made a joke that I thought was funny. He says, he loves his kids. He said his therapist said that he needs to be celibate. He's asking the audience, clap if you think I should be celibate, or clap if you think I should be freak a bit, or whatever he said. He said he loves his kids. He loves his kids so much that he gave each one of them their own mothers. He said, you get a mama, you get a mama. Look up under your chair, you get a mama. I thought it was corny, but it was funny. So I said, okay, Nick, it's a little bit cheesy for me. I'm going to keep saying this until maybe Nick's, by some stroke of luck or by some happenstance, Nick hears. Nick needs to be on late night. I said this before his show even started from last year. I don't know how he's going to do in the daytime arena. Nick needs to be on late night. He does. There was a woman in the audience from Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. She was a truck driver. He was talking about how good she looked and how sexy she is. And he was talking about he got a big rig. Like, he's loud. He's exciting. I just want Nick to be on late night. Okay. I don't know how he's gonna, I don't know. I don't know. And as far as his guests are concerned, I mean, it's premiere week. So I think the hype is going to die down quickly. I hate to say it, and I hope I'm wrong, but I really do think that the hype is going to eventually die down. So I don't know, Nick. I'm going to watch. I'm going to record, and I'm going to continue to support because I do like Nick and I want to see him win. But come on, Nick, you know good and well you belong on late night. You know it. The only reason why I think that he might not be on late night is because they don't want him. They probably don't want him in that arena, But Nick needs to be on late night. Who comes on late night on Fox? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you guys watching the show? If not, tune in at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tune in and let me know what you think. You know, it's exciting because it's premiere week. Nick needs to be on late night. Point blank, period, Nick. And I hope you make the switch. Daytime is not your... I just don't see it. I don't see daytime for him. It's just a little too forced, even though he is kind of corny, but it works for him and he's harmless. But Nick needs to be on late night. Anyway, Wendy. So everybody's saying that Wendy Williams is not ready to come back. Wendy Williams needs to hang it up. The people are saying that she is frazzled behind the scenes. And this is all fake and all a facade, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think that Wendy is ready to return to her purple chair? I am sick and tired of saying yes. I think Wendy will come back come hell or high water. People are saying who should replace Wendy. No one can replace Wendy, and y'all know that. So I don't even understand why there's a conversation of who can replace Wendy. But then again, you can have a conversation about whatever the heck you want, right? No shade. I'm just saying. There's only one Wendy. There will only be one Wendy. Now, who can take over that daytime slot in the event that Wendy decides to bow out gracefully and hang up her sparkly mic and retire her purple chair? I don't know. I honestly don't know. No one doesn't like Wendy. So I don't think anyone can replace Wendy, but I understand what people mean when they're asking the question, you know, who can take over for Wendy? And some of the people that I hear people saying are absolutely comical. Like, yeah, right. Running a daytime show, appeasing sponsors, you know what I'm saying, is not as easy as people think. I know Wendy makes it look easy, but Wendy has skin in the media game. She's a media icon. So certain things that she might be able to skate on by with in daytime television, other people might not. You know, she's really done a good job of carving out a lane for herself, and many of us are following in Wendy's footsteps. I will never take that away from her. Never. To transition from radio to daytime television is not an easy task for a lot of people, and I'm just giving Wendy her flowers. So anyway, the people are saying that Wendy is not ready for her return to her talk show next week, and she just recently was released from the hospital. These images are from when she was allegedly released from the hospital, going home. That's her with her son. Now, Radar Online is saying that Wendy Williams is reportedly a mess behind the scenes as she's only days away from her season 13 premiere. Sources, it's always a source close to Wendy, dished to The Sun that the talk show host is nowhere near ready for her return to set on Monday. Close associates reveal Wendy is quote unquote stressed out and not ready to start her grueling work schedule. Do you guys believe this? Do you guys believe this? Now, Radar Online previously reported that the talk show was originally set to premiere on September 20th, and her team released a statement saying that basically due to ongoing health issues, she can't fulfill her promotional duties, blah, blah, blah. So they pushed the show back to October 4th. Now, a couple of days later, the show announced that Wendy had tested, for that C thing, a breakthrough case. And again, that's when the show is going to be premiering October 4th, right? Now, we see Wendy out and about. We see her. We don't call her vaping. We done saw her outside the Verizon store. We see her in this image with her son seemingly coming home from wherever she was. There's so many stories circulating. And I think that Wendy is probably going to return on October 4th and kind of skate around the issue. I do think she will address it, but she's going to address it in a Wendy way, if you know what I'm saying. So, I want her to talk about her voluntarily checking herself into the hospital for a psychological exam, because apparently that's the story that's going around. But again, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I think that Wendy will be back in her purple chair, and I think that she will be fine. This is that's from the Wendy show. Wendy says, how you doing? She says She says she coming back. She says she's ready for season 13. She says she'll see you Monday. How you doing? There you go. Wendy is going to be returning. All new. All new. It's so interesting how the timing of this is interesting. Now, I'm not saying that any of the health issues that's being reported are false. That's not what I'm saying. But I think she might have wanted to see how Nick was going to do on his show. I don't know. We'll see. October 4th. I'm not even gonna, because Monday is right around the corner. And I know, I'm telling you, watch, the ratings are going to be through the roof. They are. They're going to be through the roof. Everybody's going to be tuned in. Everybody's going to be talking about it, giving their commentary. You darn sure right I will be. I'll be back giving my commentary on season 13, episode 1. I want to see what Wendy is wearing. I want to see how she looks. Okay? I want to see where her headspace is. Is she coherent? Is she going to keep up with the topics? What topics she's going to talk about? Highly anticipated. Wendy Williams knows exactly what the heck she's doing. And she's going to do it her way. Okay? She's a Jersey girl. She definitely is going to do it her way. So I can't wait for her return. I'm anxious to see how she's going to spin this. I don't think she's going to just bypass everything that's going on. She might, because she does that at times. But I think she's going to talk about it. I wonder if she's going to address her brother again. It's going to be real spicy. So I can't wait to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Morning Boogie Morning Show. Before you go, if you have not paid your admission fee, please hit the like button and comment, please. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you came late, go back and watch the replay. Subscribe to the channel. You want to be a royal family member and be up to date with what's going on over here? Hit the subscribe button. It's optional. It's optional. Twitch. Shout out to my Twitch family. She_royal_B on Twitch. Follow. Okay? Just try to build back up. That's all. Slowly but surely. All right, royal family. I'm signing off. Okay? I'll be back because I have a strong feeling something's going to be jumping off. It's hump day. So something's going to be jumping off. So make sure your notifications are on if you are subscribed to the channel. And I'll be back soon. I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, peace.